Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first ever video of mine that you've clicked on, welcome. My name is Pip Milburn and I'm a northeast family vlogger. I make all sorts of videos. I do lots of vlogging out and about with the fam. We do lots of days out, places to go in the northeast. I also film lots of Primark hauls, speed cleaning, lots and lots of different things. If that is your cup of tea, I would love for you to stick around and press that red subscribe button down below. Today's video is a tag video. It's the mummy tag, and I have been tagged by the lovely Pippa Loader, who has a channel on YouTube called Mumble. Thank you so much, Pippa, for tagging me in this. So there are 20 questions in total, so let's get started. I've got all the questions on my phone. So the first question is, are you a stay-at-home mum or a working mum? I am a full-time stay-at-home mum. I gave up my career at Newcastle University when Izzy had just turned 1. The plan was for me to go back to work full-time and for my husband Anthony to become a stay-at-home dad. That lasted all of 6 weeks. I absolutely hated it. I hated being apart from Izzy and it just wasn't going to work. Anthony loved being a stay-at-home dad, but after a long discussion we decided that we were going to swap back. He was going to go back to work full-time and I was going to become a stay-at-home mum, and I absolutely love it. I also do YouTube, obviously, so I say that I'm a full-time mum and a part-time YouTuber. So when Izzy is at nursery, she does 2 full days a week. I try and cram as much as I possibly can, filming wise and editing wise, into those 2 days to get my YouTube bits and bobs done. The second question is, would you have it any other way? And absolutely not. I absolutely love being a full-time mum. Also, it's worked out best for Anthony as well because he's now progressed up the career ladder, whereas before he wouldn't have done. He would have been a stay-at-home dad and I would have been the main breadwinner. So it's worked out better for him. Financially, we are better off, and I love spending time with my little Izzy. We do lots of play dates. I've got a great group of friends who we meet up with regularly through the week, and yeah, would not have it any other way. Question number 3 is, do you co-sleep? We don't co-sleep. Izzy was in our room with us until she was exactly 6 months old, and then Anthony put his foot down and said she's got to go in her own room. I would have kept her in with us a little bit longer, but it worked out for the best. She loves sleeping by herself. She goes to sleep really easily. She'll sleep 7 till 7. And yeah, she's a good sleeper. She sometimes comes in, if she wakes up early in the morning, she'll come and get in with us and go to sleep. But apart from that, she prefers to sleep by herself. Question number 4, what is the one must-have item for your baby? Ooh, that's a tricky one. When Izzy was a baby, the one must-have item, I suppose the pushchair, because I don't drive. I walk everywhere and rely on public transport. So yeah, we got a lot of use out of her pushchair. We had the eye candy peach and I absolutely loved it. And yeah, we got a lot of use out of that. So yeah, a pushchair. Question number 5 is, how many children do you plan on having? We have decided just to have 1. Even before we had Izzy, we were just set on having 1. There are a couple of reasons. I had quite a bad pregnancy with Izzy. I had hyperemesis gravidarum for the first 26 weeks, which was horrendous. And I don't want to go through that again. But also financially, we can't really afford to have another one. We just have the 1 income coming in, and it would be a bit of a strain, I think, if we had more than 1. And to be honest, we're quite happy as a 3. Question number 6, date night. How many date nights do you have per month? None. We don't have any. The last time we had a date night was my birthday in August last year. We don't have a great support network up here, and I sort of feel as if I'm putting people out if I ask them to look after Izzy. And we like going out as a 3, to be fair. We do have sort of date nights in the house, but we don't really go out as a couple on our own. It would be nice to, don't get me wrong, but we don't really have the setup where we can at the moment. Question number 7, what is your child's favourite TV show? Izzy has lots of favourites. She likes Peppa Pig, Paw Patrol, she likes Wooly and Me, what's that Scottish one? Katie Morag. She's got lots of favourites. She'll watch anything really. Question number 8, name one thing you bought before having a baby but never ended up using. Muslin squares, we never used them. I bought tons of the things, but Izzy wasn't a sicky baby at all. She's been sick possibly 4 or 5 times since she was been born, and we never ended up using them. Question number 9, what is your child's favourite food? Ooh, Izzy loves her food. She'll eat most things as long as it's not spicy. What's her favourite food? Probably at the moment, ice cream. She loves an ice cream, and since the weather's got a little bit warmer, we've been having little treats, a little ice cream out and about. So yeah, ice cream at the moment. Question number 10, how many cars does your family have? We just have the one. I don't drive, so we don't need any more than the one. We have, it's a red one, a red Skoda, oh, what's it called? Monte Carlo estate. It's an estate, yeah, it's a red one. That's all I know. Question number 11, weight gain before pregnancy, during and now. Wow, that's a personal question, isn't it? So weight gain before. So I suppose I sort of went between 8.5 stone and 9.5 stone before. Weight gain during, I went up to 13 stone. I think, yeah, 13 stone. Just after I had Izzy, I was 13 stone. And then now I'm about 11 stone something. So I did go back down to my pre-baby weight, but then I've sort of slowly gained it again. So I am trying to lose it. But yeah, it's hard, isn't it? I just love cake. Cake. Question number 12, dream holiday with your kids. Well, we haven't actually taken Izzy abroad as yet, but my dream holiday would be somewhere where it's not mega hot, so maybe like 25, 26 degrees, somewhere that's got a kids club so it keeps Izzy occupied during the day, somewhere where they speak English and serve really lovely food, and also somewhere that's got like a splash pool so Izzy can splash about. So yeah, some sort of family resort, maybe in Greece or Spain, something like that. Question 13, what would be your dream holiday without kids? So before we had Izzy, Anthony and I went to a sandals resort for our honeymoon in St. Lucia, and that was just an absolute once-in-a-lifetime dream holiday. It was amazing. We had a helicopter transfer from the airport to the hotel, butler service. It was just an absolutely amazing holiday, so I'd love to go back to another sandals resort. Question 14, how has your life changed since having a baby? Well, it's unrecognisable. I'd say that. You're always thinking about your child, you always put them first, their needs are your top priority. Your own personal needs definitely take a step back, but that's just a natural thing, isn't it, to want your child to be fed and watered and happy. So yeah, it is unrecognisable, but it's brilliant at the same time. I wouldn't change it for the world. Question 15, finish the sentence. It makes my heart melt to see Izzy helping her friends and playing with her friends, looking after them, making sure they're okay. So if one of them falls over, she'll run over and help them up and ask if they're okay. Yeah, that melts my heart. She's lovely. Question number 16, where do you shop for your kids? So I mainly shop in Primark for Izzy. They have some really lovely clothes in there, especially things, you know, leggings and tops, bits and bobs like that, that she can wear just day to day, running around the park. And if she gets covered in mud and things like that, it's not a big deal. If we're going out for a family day out, or out for a meal maybe, I'll perhaps dress her in something from Joules. I absolutely love the kids range at Joules. I'm a huge fan of their Joules clothing myself. I wear a lot of the Harbour tops, so it's nice to be twinning with Izzy sometimes when we're out and about. So yeah, so mainly Primark. Mothercare as well. I get a lot of stuff from Mothercare for Izzy, especially when they have a sale. I've recently did a Mothercare sale haul, so I'll link that somewhere up here. So yeah, mainly Primark, Mothercare and Joules. Question number 17. What are your favourite makeup and skincare products? Ooh, that is a hard one. I'm not really loyal to any particular brand. I will just buy maybe what's on offer or what catches my eye. Favourite makeup, well, I suppose something that I always use is the Primark mascara. I rave about the Primark mascara. It's a couple of quid, and every time I go into Primark I pick up a couple more tubes, so I'll perhaps use a tube a month and then throw it away and use a new one, just because bacteria can build up in the mascara. So I like to use a new one quite regularly. And it does a fab job, and it's a couple of quid, you can't really go wrong. Favourite skincare, I like the Clarins toning oil. I used that all through my pregnancy and didn't get any stretch marks whatsoever, so I would highly recommend that. But again, I'll just use whatever's on offer, really. Question 18, Huggies or Pampers? We have never used Huggies in this house. I don't often see them when I go shopping, to be honest. We did buy Pampers when Izzy was a baby, but we mainly saved those when we were out and about. But to be honest, we use the Aldi, is it Mamia brand? They do the job perfectly well, and they're a third of the price. Question 19, have you always wanted to have kids? Yes, 100%. I've always known that I wanted to have a baby. Ever since being a little girl, I love playing with dolls and taking care of them. So yeah, I always wanted to be a mum. And the final question, question number 20, what is the best part of being a mum? Everything. Everything about it. I absolutely love being a mum to Izzy. She's just a one of a kind. She's funny, she cracks me up every single day. She's always coming out with funny little sayings. She does little dances for us just to make us laugh, and she's so caring, and I just love watching her grow and develop and, you know, become her own little character. I love the way she interacts with her friends, and she's so caring and thoughtful. Yeah, I just love looking after her and being Izzy's mum. Thank you so much for watching today's little video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I am going to tag Rebecca from Rebecca Lamb. I've recently discovered her channel and she is the loveliest person. So go and check her out. She's so lovely. I'm going to tag Amy from Amy Being Mum, one of my favourite YouTubers, and I'm also going to tag Rebecca from Mrs. Meldrum. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and press that red subscribe button down below, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.